Hey guys, it's Jeff. Hope you guys are all doing okay today. This is going to be part 6 of the MiniArt 3-ton German cargo truck in 1/35 scale. Basically, it's an Opel Blitz truck. Okay, today I want to get the bed put together and get that all lined up for on the chassis and everything. So let's go down to the bench and see what we can get done. All right, guys, thanks. Be right back. Okay, here's our frame from where we had it before. There are a couple of extensions, I guess you'd call them, that'll go back here. We need to glue those on, and then they're going to fit into these little notches here and here. So I want to make sure that all fits. So let's go ahead and get these glued on. Got 2 of them here. There's no real locators for them. They just kind of sit there. But I'll make sure they fit on the other end. Okay, and here's this one. Okay, let's see if we can get everything lined up. Okay, like that needs to go out just a tiny little bit. There we go. Okay, those all line up now. So I'm going to leave that set aside, just checking to make sure all this other stuff fits. Yeah, it does. Okay, so I'm going to let these set aside, let them dry. Then I'm going to go ahead and glue this to this. Now, these are the hinges here for the back bed or back gate, and they were too tight. I actually had to take a file and kind of open them up a little bit to get these to fit. We need to glue this down, having these 3 hinges fit these 3 notches. It's like so. Okay. First thing I'll do is I'll put glue in the holes here that they've provided for the pins. Then I'll come back and I'll put a little glue in a few other places. Okay. I'm not gonna get carried away with the glue, just in a few strategic spots. I'll add a little here and there. Okay, that's probably enough. I've got some weights. I'll use some of these. I'll just set it off to the side here. Put a little weight on it. Make sure it's all sitting down. Okay, we'll leave those alone for a while. I've got a couple little boxes that'll go under the back that need to be put together. And these will go just like that. Whoops. With a little lock toward the top. Okay, here's one. Here's the other one. I'll let that dry just a little bit. It starts to soften the plastic. And we'll go over it one more time. Okay, there's the other box. So we'll set that aside. These are the little latches for the back. I'll show you those in a minute. These are the fenders. If you look, the fenders are not even. If you can see it, they're wider here than they are here. This is the back. Okay, that's the front. So we've got a left and a right. Got to make sure they go on the right way. And these are some of the brackets, and the rearmost brackets have 3 pins and the front ones have 2. Okay, so we've got to make sure we put these on here the correct way. So this would be the rear. So we'll glue these on like this. Okay. Okay, and the front one. And I'll have to adjust these a little bit once I set it on the bed. Let's go ahead and do the other one. So this is the back of this one. So this will be the one with the three pins. Okay. Okay, there's the other one. So now let's see here. This has had a minute or two. We'll have to let it dry longer than that, but let's fit these. This will be this one. Make sure it goes in. It does. Okay, let's go ahead and glue that in. Okay. That's the correct way. A little too much glue. Sorry if you can't see. That's just a little bit wide. There we go. Okay. That looks really good. Then we've got these little boxes, and they will go like this right here. Too much glue. There's locators on the back, but not on the front. There we go. Not really any way of getting glue on those front pins. Okay. It's like it's turned just a little bit. That looks better. Okay. I'll just put a little glue here and here. So, there we go. Okay, I'm going to let this dry for a while, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to put the sides on it too. Okay, see you in a few minutes. Thanks, guys. Okay, this has had, I don't know, 20-30 minutes to dry now. So I think we're safe to do a little bit more. This is the front of the bed. It's got two pins here, tabs. These were too long. When I put this together, it left a pretty good gap right here, here, and here, where this was standing back too far. So I sanded those tabs down just a little bit to get it up close. Let's go ahead and put this on. When I get this on here, I'll check it for square and then probably leave it for a little while to dry. This does fit into some locations in the frame, so I want to make sure that I test fit that too. Okay. Put just a little more glue on the back side here. Okay. Now this fits. We've got 2 holes there, 2 here, 2 here, and then these will fit into some slots. So these have all got to line up. Okay. I see a little bit of a problem. Oh, I'm not quite on. Okay. That fits, that fits. And that fits. Okay. I'm going to leave this alone for a little while and let this firm up. And then we'll come along and we'll put our sides on. That should all fit okay. Yeah, it looks like it'll be just fine. Okay, I'm going to let this set for a while and then I'll be back, okay? Thanks, guys. Okay, this has had a little time to set up now and everything fits just fine. Okay. Looks like that box could tend to be adjusted just a little bit. That's okay. Okay, let's get the sides on this and get the little latches, and probably be good for today. These are mirror images of each other as far as I can tell. There's a little something in here, a little bracket. The instructions don't tell you anything about using that or whether it goes facing forward or back. This is the outside, and they do have like tie downs on here molded in the plastic, and they do provide photo etch replacements for that, but I don't really think the photo etch is going to look any better than the plastic, so I'm going to go ahead and just leave those. But these are both the same as far as I can tell. They're this little notch here, I'm not sure, or this little tab right here, I'm not sure if it makes a difference whether it goes to the front or the back. But anyway, we'll just put them on the same both sides. This will go here, and these can be put on down if you desire. If you're building a diorama or something that you want to have them down, like they're unloading something, or they can be done up. So I think I'm going to do them in the up position. See if we can get this where I want it. Just like that. Okay. And I noticed that this is bowed just a slight little bit, but I think it'll be all right once we get it all glued. Put a little glue on here. And here. Okay. Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay. There'll be a latch that'll go on the corners. That's these pieces here. We'll put those on once I get all the sides on. Okay. Just making sure everything is sitting straight. Okay. Then this back one, this is the one I had to do a little work to get it to fit. Just filing between these to get this to go. Okay. I'm gonna have to cut this off in a little bit. My wife's got a doctor's appointment today. Nothing wrong, just her normal check. So I put the glue the wrong way on that. I put it on this surface and it should have been on the inside, but that'll be okay. Put just a tiny little bit of glue in here. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now let's go ahead and put these on. These are just little latches. Let's see if we can do it without tweezers. It looks to me like the holes are just a little bit small, and that'll work. That'll work. Sorry about the dead air there. I'm just concentrating on what I'm doing. Okay, I can keep from knocking those off till they're dry. Now before I paint this, there's going to be a couple of photo etch parts that are going to go here that'll hold license plates and that type of thing. but I don't need to do that right now. I'll do that just before I paint so I don't damage anything. But that's our bed all done. It should fit on there just perfect. There we go. Okay. Alrighty guys, that's about all I'm going to have time for today. Better get ready and get my wife to the doctor. But you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you real soon, okay? Thanks. Bye-bye.